Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your master of ceremonies, and I am joined by 4 mystifying players. Zach Brass.
I'm in this one.
Dom Brass.
I am also in this one.
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet? I am in this one.
And Tyler Knittle.
I'm back, baby.
Never left. Each
Not really.
season we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game, published by Magpie Games. Guys, I'd like to do a very brief recap of off the recording conversation we were having. Tyler has a new computer. That new computer is covered in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air stickers.
It just has one.
I was wonderfully reciting the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song lyrics, and everyone got mad at me for how well I was doing.
We got mad at you because you took all of the soul out of it. You talked like Mitch McConnell. It made me want to tie myself to a missile and launch it at your apartment.
What are you doing? What the fuck?
There was such a lack of rhythm. I think it may be the single whitest thing you've ever done.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
And look, we were at your wedding. We saw you dance.
Oh no, buddy!
For the record, I was doing it that way as a bit, because I'm a funny person.
Well, we didn't think it was debatable.
We don't need
God,
to.
it sucked.
Hey,
get off the stage.
The only thing that matters is if I think it's funny.
That's a really words to live by.
Does that explain the dancing as well? Then
recording it because man, all 70 people who listen to this would just drop it immediately if they heard you do it.
The point being, TV show theme songs. What are some good ones? What do you guys like?
Oh,
damn, that's a good question.
I wish I had half a minute to think about this beforehand.
I know, there's so many good ones.
Pokemon theme song, obviously.
Yeah, the Pokemon theme song is really good. That's such a basic bitch answer, though.
No, it was the first one I could think of. God damn it!
No, I don't.
Wait, Pokemon theme song? I think that's funny. I don't know. I was gonna say like the second Naruto theme song was my favorite. But then I actually started thinking. I was like, yo, the last Attack on Titan theme was like hard as fuck. Let's go.
So are we gonna keep this a 4 for 4 anime answer?
No,
actually,
I
don't think
so. if Pokemon really counts.
Okay. So don't judge me for this answer, but it's actually a really good intro.
Let's go.
The Viva La Bam intro is actually really good. Where they play like a harder version of King of Rock and Roll, which I think is by Elvis. I don't know. But it's a really well put together intro and I like it. But of course, my biased brain also says Venture Brothers, but that's because I'm a total stan for the Venture Brothers.
I actually really like the Archer intro.
The Archer intro is really good.
For what it is. I like the Wire season 4. The intro was peak.
I thought it was bass.
You know what? No. Hold on.
This one was peak.
No, the best. Well, if we're talking intros, the best intro is Samurai Jack.
Oh, dude, that's a classic. You're right. Oh man, such a good one.
Samurai Jack.
Such a good one.
That's definitely a deep cut.
Obviously, the Avatar intro is seared into everyone's brain.
The Avatar intro is also really good.
That one's just funny, I think, more than because it just gets like people make jokes out of it, and it just feels like it's good for what it is. Don't get me wrong.
It's
but
Yeah, I
like
said
common.
seared into our
Listen to
brains.
it.
That is the
it's like
No, I'm agreeing with you.
That is the first show that anyone has mentioned that I have watched any of.
Whoa! You haven't watched
Well, he
any
reads
of The
books. He
Wire?
doesn't have time for
You're
television.
telling me
like us
that
people.
when you were 8, you never saw an episode of fucking
That
Pokemon?
doesn't
You're a
count.
liar.
That's
That doesn't count. No, he's right. That doesn't count. That's
no.
ridiculous.
I've never watched The Wire, Dom. It's one of those shows
I haven't watched The
that
Wire either.
has always been on my list of I should watch that, and then I don't.
Yeah, I got that.
Same with The Sopranos.
Have you
and,
seen
like,
The Sopranos?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen The Sopranos, so I got that.
We didn't have HBO, so like I couldn't watch them when they were on, and I don't know, I just never went back to watch them.
I'm pretty sure Dom just watched them using other than legal means when he first watched them. Maybe I'm wrong. But...
Absolutely not. I borrowed them from my friend.
Oh, nice.
Nate, you've been your typical silent self in the banter. What intros do you like?
I mean, there's a whole list of anime intros I could say. I feel like anime intros in general are sort of cheating because most of them are just music videos.
Yeah,
let's
much.
go with the 90s X-Men.
That is a good one.
Classic.
Fantastic theme
Speaking
song.
of 90s superheroes, the Batman one too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of the Batman intro.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, so good.
That is just I watched that Batman show. That intro is just like not in my brain at all.
That's crazy. I honestly, that one's a big one for me. Yeah,
I really like.
I
that
know
one.
what you're talking about. Wouldn't rank it highly. Oh, I love that one.
What about the Batman Beyond theme? That one's pretty
that
good.
one was great. Don't even remember it.
Oh, how could you?
Pretty easily, because I don't remember it either.
You know, it's a really good intro song, though.
Previously on Urban Shadows, Bobby, Ezra, Chris, and new ally, the Fae Ziggy, took out the trash. In this case, the trash was Moose Calhoun, servant of Beelzebub and would-be bringer of the end times. With Moose finally gone, the group could focus on their primary goal of uniting the factions of Las Vegas in order to stop the magical threat of the One Split in Two, aka Abner Thane. Next on the list was the Red Vineyard Society, led by Vincent van Gogh, who was not happy to see them. Vinny was quite upset with the group because of Dale, trying to set him up to be taken in by the feds. But Vinny got away while Dale was arrested and brought to a secret magical prison with no hope of escape. Dale Tillman.
Howdy.
You have been brought into a secret, government black site. You have been taken into an elevator and descended into the depths of the earth. And when those doors opened, surrounded by federal agents, you were pushed into what can only be the U.S. government's top secret supernatural prison.
I knew it existed.
There has been no due process, no even formal charges made against you, Dale, but this is where you have been brought after allowing yourself to be taken in so that Vinny could escape with Hannah. You are very quickly shoved into processing. You're, stripped and forced into a orange jumpsuit and this basically collar is put around your neck. This thick, cold metal collar.
I don't even have any powers. What's this? What?
Yeah, and as you're trying to make that case, there's this tall female prison guard. You see that she's got a name on her uniform. It just says Gruber. And she smirks and forces you.
That's a little on the nose, don't you think?
Oh, it's gonna get more on the nose.
Where am I, CSOT?
Mike with on the nose references.
Look, this is the magic prison arc. I'm gonna have some fun with it. Okay, just you wait.
Oh, the black site with no due process. Oh, go for it. Those don't exist.
Gruber sort of shoves you down. She whacks you in the back of the knees with a baton, and she says, "Keep your mouth shut, inmate."
Hold on, is there a moat with alligators around it? I need to know for my
is this built on a abandoned airstrip?
It's just
in the Everglades.
It's just in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
Okay, no alligators then.
No
just
alligators.
Scorpions and snakes
or tremors.
And tremors.
Dale, you are forced into general population here in this prison. And all eyes are on you as you stumble into the cafeteria, obviously, because that's where every new inmate goes in every prison movie ever. They're shoved into the cafeteria, and you see tables full of inmates. Some of them look like humans, just like you, but some of them do not. You see horned devils. You see winged fae. You see spectral ghosts that somehow can't just phase through objects like they normally should be able to. Probably because of those collars that every single inmate has on. What do you do as you are tossed into here?
Well, Dale knows that he needs to show strength. Or at least that's what he thinks he knows, because that's what he's seen on TV. So Dale's going to act a little eccentric, but also remain honest and start yelling at the guards who shoved him in here and turn around and acting all nuts like, "I do it again! I do it again! You hear me? I do it again!"
And as you are shouting and making a scene, and I imagine Dale sort of trying to just make himself as large as possible,
Oh yeah, he's puffing his chest
yeah.
The hot ladies are walking by.
And at a nearby table, there's this little imp, about 3 feet tall, who gets bumped into as people are making a commotion with your whole scene, and so he sort of hops off of his seat and waddles over towards you, and he's like, "Oi! Who do you think you is? Do you know who I am? I'm the runner of one of the biggest trash imp gangs in all of Las Vegas."
No one cares.
I want my phone call.
You come into my house and you cause a scene and you make somebody spill their soup on me. I'm gonna teach you some manners. And like as this little imp is getting all riled up and like ready to like jump towards you, you hear the sound of barking. Just a woof. Woof, woof.
That was very good.
And this imp like immediately goes pale and like backs off of you. And Dale, you see that like one entire table of guys is rising up. And the one that's barking, he's a man that looks like he has seen some things. His face is covered in the scars of claws and bite marks. And the guys sitting with him just sort of like circle around you as he walks up. This is Hannibal Pennywise Joker.
You fucking nerd. You suck. Just like
So
as a
fucking
guy, you just
stupid.
suck. What the fuck is that?
So fucking stupid, dude.
You fucking did. What the fuck is that? Pennywise?
It's
I wonder what he
hyphenated.
did to get in here.
It's hyphenated. Hannibal Pennywise hyphen Joker.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
Okay.
But everyone here just calls him PJ. I'm gonna throw it to the other guys. What do you guys do as you see PJ and his gang surrounding this new guy?
I'm gonna jump right in here and say, whoa. PJ. Look, I'm gonna go right up to him and whisper in his ear. Remember what we talked about last week? You don't wanna see that, do you? I mean, come on. That was bad times.
And this character who immediately runs up to this big, scary, scarred guy. What do you look like, Zach?
Oh, I'm this scrawny guy. You know, I guess we have prison uniforms, right?
Yeah, totally.
So I'm wearing a prison uniform. I'm this scrawny guy with like a long mat of like, graying brown hair and like a real scruffy, patchy beard. And everybody in the prison calls me Teddy.
About how old would you say?
Oh, like late 30s.
Okay, and you said everyone calls you Teddy?
Yes.
All right. And as you run up to like get to PJ and tell him like, hey, I remember what I told you about, one of his guys like intercepts you and just lets you run into him, and it's like running into a brick wall.
Oh, come on, big guy. PJ likes me enough, right? Like he'll listen to me. I helped him out with that one thing.
Don't do it, Teddy. Just give up. Play dead.
Is that what your character is doing, Dom? Is that what you're shouting?
Yes.
And who is this that is shouting this at Teddy?
My character is Keith Sully Kawaddle. He's he's a fit darker or like tan, just sort of sun tan skin. He's got gray hair and he looks about like mid 50s. And he's in a prison uniform and stuff. He's a pretty tall guy, but not very super imposing. He's a big enough dude, but he's got a bit of a small presence sometimes, depending on the moment, and just giving his friend good advice not to get killed.
So as Keith Sully Coatl, you are piping up another member of PJ's gang, this wiry, scrawny woman with like really shaggy mullet, sort of like hops up on your table, like she runs over and just jumps on your table, her foot landing in your like prison gruel, and she's got this smile on her face. Quiet, Quaddle. They're doing business.
Okay. Good luck, Teddy.
Look. You don't want to kill this guy. He's really, really important for all of us.
Got that right.
And PJ smiles. Oh, and his smile, ooh, it's just
gross.
Twisted. You know what I'm saying?
I would have never guessed based on that name.
The guy gnarled by bite marks and claw marks is got a twisted smile. You don't say.
And he's like, Teddy.
Shut the fuck up. It's just like, I was just about to like, just like 1/3 of his mouth is Pennywise, 1/3 is the Joker, and 1/3 is just the fucking mask.
Teddy, who said anything about killing this young man just yet?
God damn it.
You think I'm young?
That's an expression.
Oh.
You're young here. Fresh meat.
Look, I'm just saying, I saw some shit last week, and it would be in your best interest, which would be in my best interest, if you would just forget about this guy. He's gonna, cause us a whole bunch of problems, and it's gonna be a whole thing.
You see what you see. Now let me take in the fresh meat and see what I can tell for myself. And this guy, he just walks right up to Dale and just does a big ol' sniff. Just breathing Dale in.
Gross.
Nate, what is your character doing as this is happening?
I'm the trash man. No.
You're trash man?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what we were expecting.
You see standing at like 6'2", just the most beautiful man. Dark complexion. Probably the most beautiful person you've seen since Celeste. Dark complexion, silky curl, short curls, clean shaven. Their prison jumpsuit has kind of like bedazzles on it. And I think they are just sitting at one of the tables drinking mystery fluids out of a fancy looking wine glass that you're like, how'd they get that in there? And just like watching this with a big smile on the face.
Immediately runs over and takes that wine glass. That is absolutely not allowed.
It's a week in the hole.
All right, that's been me for the week.
Sorry, Nate, go on.
I think I finished.
So you're just sitting there and letting this all happen?
Yeah, just big smile on the face, watching, the newbie get roughed up and sniffed. Classic.
Teddy! It's a ritual. Everyone goes through it.
I mean, I kind of figure, right?
Y'all gotta get sniffed at some point.
So Teddy, you're really the only one here who's stepping up right now.
Advocating. Yep. Well, the rest of these motherfuckers.
Well, I don't know why we're advocating for this guy.
No, I know. Well, look, you will know.
If you want to keep pushing it with PJ and his gang, I would like you to roll with heart to try and convince an NPC.
You said he's doing persuade an NPC, right?
Yeah.
Well, that is affected by my move, the Light of the Lord. Advance persuade an NPC for all characters in your presence, including yourself.
Okay, so that what that means is whenever you refer to an advanced move or an advancing a move, basically that gives like a crit effect to that move on a 12 plus. So we'll just keep that in mind for if that's what the results are.
Well, okay. Well, I rolled a 6.
Oh, I will try to help. I'm going to try to appeal to their kinder nature. And hopefully I can convince them with a little bit of the Lord's truth. Quoting from my main man. I'm going to, quote from Peter. Do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessings, because this you were called, so you may inherit the blessings.
I hate this.
Did that help?
And how is that relevant to what's
did
happening?
Did that help? Well, it was supposed to be about beating people. I have another one. You have to let all the bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgive one another, and God and Christ forgive you.
Amen.
I hate this episode.
Can I roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for that, Tom. Give me a because Zach, your character is an oracle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to aid Teddy in this, you need to roll with power.
Or more Mortalis, because I took the ability that I'm both.
Oh, okay. So you can roll with whichever is better.
I'm going to go ahead and roll with power.
Okay, well, it didn't help me today.
No, it did not. Let's go. Look at that. Got an 8.
Very good. So that means that you are going to be able to help Teddy here. And between the two of you, both like just... Teddy telling him like back off, like this guy hasn't done anything, he I've told you about him, and Keith just like spouting Bible verses. PJ just like snaps his fingers, and the members of his gang like circle back up around him, and he's like, alrighty fellas, alright, fine. You can play with the new one for now. But PJ always gets his cut.
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does.
And so these people, this gang, they leave Dale alone and they go back over to what you guys, being longtime prisoners here, know is their table. Nobody but PJ's gang sits at that table.
All right, I'll kind of try and walk Dale over. I'm like, get over here, get over here.
And that was really cool of you. Seriously, I was about to shit myself.
You're Dale Tillman, right?
How did you know?
Guys, the divorced guy.
That seems an unnecessary detail.
I just need to make sure. I don't know that much about him. But guys.
Huh, this is the guy with a really sad love life. Oh my gosh.
Wait, this is the guy you were talking about? The divorced guy?
Yeah, that's him.
This is crazy.
You know what? I don't even want to join your gang no more.
Dale Tillman, you're the chosen one.
I'm the chosen one?
You're the chosen one, like Teddy said. This is a big deal.
Look, I'm sorry. I know the divorce thing's a little rude. It's just I don't know very many things about you. I know your name is Dale Tillman. You're divorced, and you've got a feud going on with a vampire.
Oh, don't.
So, I mean, it was not a lot of details to ask about,
We could have led with the vampire thing, actually.
Yeah, you could have led with the vampire thing. You didn't have to bring up my love life. It's kind of a sensitive subject.
It was a coin toss, I mean, I'm sorry. It was a stressful situation. My adrenaline is going.
All right.
Did you see the size of that guy who was
the
just
divorced guy
you?
primarily?
That's enough. So I'm the chosen one.
Yeah. That's why I had to save you, because otherwise we'd all be fucked.
I like the sound of that. What makes me so special?
Well, I can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
Well, I mean, if I tell everybody the future, then they fuck it up and it doesn't happen. So I got to be sparing with the details. But just take my word for it, Dale Tillman. You're fucking important and we need you to be safe.
Okay, you can just call me Dale. You don't have to say my full name. It's a little weird.
All right. Well, look, sorry. But anyway,
well,
look,
we know a couple of Dales, so it makes it a little easier.
Theodore White.
There's a lot of
Nice to
Dales
meet
in
you.
prison.
Yeah, I mean, it's prison.
Not if I call you Ted.
Well, everybody else does. Or Teddy.
Call you Ted. Dale. I shake his hand.
All right. I shake his hand. I have a sweaty palm.
Gross. Well, so does Dale. Let's be honest.
Huh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Dale. I'm Dale Smith.
You sound a lot like the guy who threw me in here.
Are you talking about the false prophet?
Wait, you didn't tell me about this. There's a false prophet already? I didn't get to this part yet.
You have to read the weekly readings, dude.
I'm trying to keep up with the weekly readings. It's so confusing.
We're in prison. There's not much else to do. Just read it, bro.
No, I'm trying. I just keep getting lost. And then they're telling the story again. And the Old Testament's really confusing. And they're just, I just don't get it.
Who are these guys?
Well, it's Dale and Keith, or Sulla.
All right, well, you're Dale too.
What the fuck? I was here first. You're Dale Tillman.
Yeah, but I'm better than you. Listen, the audience is just going to be confused if your name is also Dale, so you're Dale too, because you came second in chronological order to the story.
There's something about Dale too that actually does really suit you, man.
I'm going home.
You are. If you want to go home, you got to stick with us.
I'm not doing it if it's Dale too.
All right. What about D-Dog?
Why can't we give the fucking new guy a new name? This is bullshit.
Because I'm a main character. You're a side character.
I don't know what that means. I am the main character, bro.
I know you don't understand, man, but I've seen shit, and this guy, he's the chosen one, so he kind of gets to have his name,
Yeah, I'm the chosen one, so I'm Dale 1 and you're Dale 2.
Yeah, his name is Dale Tillman.
Well, I'm sorry you're not the chosen one.
Look, We had this conversation 2 weeks ago. I told you we were going to have to confront with this.
Zach, I think maybe you should steer this conversation a little bit more into the this vision thing.
Okay, well, I didn't have too many plans beyond Dale's the Chosen One, which means he's going to help us break out of prison. It doesn't mean as much as he thinks it does. But I'm not going to tell him that.
Well, that's perfect.
Well, do we want to start talking plan?
All right, look, guys, we've got the Chosen One. Now we need to figure out how to get him out of here so we can complete the machinations of my vision. Now, I don't have all the details. You know, that's not how the future seeing works. Otherwise, I'd know Tillman's middle name.
Tillman, what's your middle name?
I'm not telling you.
All right.
Wise man. Wise
That's
man.
fair.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
So as Zach is hinting here with Teddy, as an oracle, he has visions, and I think that because you are in prison, because you've got this like collar keeping your visions at bay, they're like even hazier and fuzzier than they normally would be, right? So, and even on the best days, an oracle's vision is
A whole thing, yeah.
yeah, a whole thing. And so let's do a roll to maybe get some of those finer details that you're working with here. This is your foretellings ability as an oracle. Go ahead and roll with spirit.
11, baby.
Let's go.
Okay. That is a hit. And so I will tell you what your prophetic tools have revealed and the particular vision that you are trying to have about this situation. A coming tragedy might allow you to escape or alter your prophesized path. A tragedy can lead to freedom. The MC will tell you who will suffer if you allow it to occur.
Don't do it.
Only
Don't
I know.
do it. I know that laugh.
Won't do it, no balls.
The tragedy that will befall. You see a middle-aged woman lying in a coffin, her arms folded peacefully over her chest, completely still and completely cold.
Okay.
I'm so angry with you right now. That's even
This is
that's worse than what I was
so
thinking.
brutal, but I love it.
I hate you so
I love
goddamn
this.
much. How dare you?
Well, you know what? Honestly, we already knew he was doing this, so it's fine.
Okay, so I know that Dale's ex-wife is gonna die. Now, do I have any indication as to how that'll help us?
You see Dale radiating with power. You see
What?
prisoners and guards bowing before him.
Yes.
And you see Dale walking right out of the prison without anyone trying to stop him.
Spoilers.
Well, look, it's a vision. It's gonna be way different than that. That's not what's gonna happen.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, okay, so we've got to stick with Dale and keep him safe until whatever happens and roll with the punches, but we should get ready. Look guys, this is the chosen one here. We got to just keep him safe. You know, you guys have got some powers. Use them for once, Dale.
My kid's been confiscated. I mean, I guess I could MacGyver stuff.
No, not you. The other Dale. I'm sorry. D-Dog.
I'm Dale.
I'm Dale 1.
I'm Dale. You're fucking the new guy. Shut up, new guy.
Shut up, Dale 2.
Dale, I've never seen you like this.
I've never met someone with such a cool name that they make me angry like this.
Yeah, I just remember the readings, right? You were teaching me.
I don't church, bro.
So it sounds like Keith, Teddy, and Dale have brought new Dale into the fold. You're going to try and keep him safe so that Teddy's vision can come to pass. The three of you, what do you think a normal day in the life of your characters looks like in supernatural prison?
Day in the life of the prison. Okay, so we spend a lot of time originally probably bored in our cells, and then we get let out for a bit where everybody rushes to the showers, which there are limited.
I think the funniest thing here is obviously they're cells of two, bunkmates, two bunkmates to a cell, and obviously Dale and Dale get put together.
Yeah, obviously. Originally, I wanted to be his roommate, but now that we've got a Dale on the squad, so yeah, I'll be roomies with the dragon, which sounds dangerous.
No, it's fine. I just mostly read the Bible and collect things that I think I can use to create a new horde, but that's more like an old habit. I'm trying to get rid of that.
I don't believe in the Bible, which
That's okay.
Yep, I know. I'm just, that, and
But how does your character feel about it?
No. It's like, my character's like, all right, look, the shit that I have seen, not interested in that Bible.
Nate, what is a day in the life of original Dale look like?
The original Dale likes to
Fuck all of you.
act as kind of a therapist for a lot of the gangs in this dungeon, and kind of goes around helping people, making them feel good, and wink, just being cool.
Who do you think is one of the people that you check in on, like, over the course of this day?
Definitely the werewolves, because you never know when they're gonna fucking do their bullshit things. You can never trust a wolf.
Well, the wolves are PJ's gang. So you doing some work for them?
I wouldn't call it work for them. I'm working with them to deal with their anger management issues.
Okay, so you are checking in on we'll say that female werewolf with the like shaggy mullet hair, and she's like, you've got like a makeshift office that you've set up like in the corner of the rec room, and she's like lying on this like torn up, beat up, shitty couch, arms folded in frustration, and she just like can't get comfortable, and she's just like avoiding all of your questions today. Her and the rest of the wolves in PJ's gangs, they're never good patients, right? But she's particularly agitated today.
Seems like something's really bothering you. I think we should really talk about it and get to the bottom of this. I understand how you feel. Just today I met someone who has the coolest name I've ever heard, but it's really messing with my flow.
No, you want to know why I'm agitated? Okay, I'll tell you why I'm agitated.
All right, it's because your little friends, Dale. PJ's all riled up. Nobody stands up to him like that, especially when new meat is involved.
I know. We've all been locked up for a while, so new meat can always be an exciting thing. But I think together, we can all realize that we share this meat. We are all new meat in this world.
What the fuck? This guy was giving me shit.
I think she doesn't really want to hear that. You realize that this werewolf, we got to give her a name. Hold on.
Oh no,
Beatrice.
No, it's gonna be like Harley, Black Widow,
right. Like
something.
Harley, Ivy Widow.
I know. I literally got nothing, bro. I know. Hey, it could have been worse. It could have been just a totally non-related
this is
character.
Cruella Maleficent.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate you.
We'll call her Regina. Regina is like about to boil over and lash out. And so I would like you to try and roll with spirit to keep your cool. And just if you can like maintain this level of calm that will not cause her to explode. She doesn't need to be persuaded. She just needs to calm down.
Interesting. So that's not a heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you good at? Are you really good at heart and not spirit?
No, that's not how angels are made.
I don't know anything about your characters, dude. I didn't look at your sheets. An 8, that is going to be a hit. You are going to be able to keep your cool. She is going to calm down. You're going to get through this without being lashed out against, but it is going to cost you somewhat. And I think the cost here is that PJ swings by to pick up Regina, like at the end of her session with you. And he's feeling a little suspicious about the whole thing.
Pajama Mama, how you doing?
Well, if it isn't Dr. Dale, resident prisoner therapist.
I thought my friends got in the way. Sounds like you are choking on some meat right now.
Yo, your little friends. Especially that little oracle of yours. Always pestering me, always getting in my way with his so-called visions. If he's so smart, he would know how I got these scars.
Oh no.
Well, that one you got in a fight last week, remember?
I have a very bad memory, Dale. I've had a lot of concussions, Dale. Do you want to see what I'm gonna remember and what I'm gonna forget?
No, I'm good.
You better be good. And you better tell your friends to stay away from the new guy. He had a scent on him. A scent I haven't smelled in a long time down here. I'm gonna smell it again, one way or another.
Hey, whatever gets you through the day, my guy. I like the smell of lavender.
How about Sully? What does Sully do? Keith Sully Quaddle on a what would be an interesting thing for us to role play that you do on an average day here in prison?
Well, I could go around doing some Bible study with friends. I could show Dale the prison, give him the intro or something.
I've already seen the prison.
Otherwise, I can interject with random comic relief.
I'd like a tour of the prison. You know, my first time here.
Yeah, give it a good look, right?
Yeah.
So, we're stuck inside right now, but outside is the yard. We can't go there.
To be clear, there is no outside. You are deep beneath the earth. You have not seen the sunlight in a very long time.
Outside is a room with some plants and artificial lighting.
No, yeah, it's got plants and you know, it's like a rec room. So we call it the yard. And that's where we do most of our activities. So the different gangs, we have the werewolves, we have Dale's gang.
My gang?
No, not your gang.
Oh.
But I guess it is your gang now. You're the chosen one. And Ted kind of
I am the chosen one.
has all the plans. He's the idea man. And Dale is kind of just the best. Everyone likes, people respect Dale. So you can work with him there. He's also an angel, which means he's going to heaven. So he's going to teach me how to get into heaven. And I will stop reincarnating. And, yeah, that's the plan. So you're going to get us out of prison. I don't know if there's any ventilation. Dryers. I could show you the washroom. We have a washroom, right?
That's convenient.
Oh, there's showers. There's showers, but they
Are always cold.
the water is on fire most of the time, so it's not good.
The water is on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lace it with oil, I bet.
Be careful. The shivs explode.
What?
The shivs, they explode sometimes. So remember, it's crazy people in here. They're really weird. And I'm a dragon. I didn't mention that. Just so you know, I'm Keith Sully Coatl, the dragon.
I know who you are. Enough time has passed.
Good. Okay, good. Just so that's fully established. I don't know how much we
So
talked
hold
about
on.
that.
Do you look like a dragon?
No, I look like a guy.
Okay, good.
But just, that's why I hoard stuff. So if you see me getting weird and possessive about something that has no actual value, it's just me kind of interacting like animals do, right? I'm just kind of acting out what I would be doing out in the wild. That's kind of just, it's like a coping mechanism. So.
Right. Anyway, where else are you showing me around here? Because you only show me the yard and
The laundry room.
I showed you the showers.
the showers in the laundry room. Okay.
What do you? How much do you expect
seen the cafeteria?
to see in a prison?
Was that all there is in prison?
That's most of it.
Especially an underground. Do they have a library or
I was
a
going
gym?
to say, we do have a library, but there's no books.
Oh.
So. Just,
But a lot of shelving.
yeah.
But is there internet access?
Ha!
There is one computer in there.
Does it have internet access?
No, but
Absolutely
it
not.
has the computer's there, so it's a
God
start.
damn it. My next episode is due in 2 days. Tell me the truth. 420 69XXX.
Do you believe that they would have internet access at a high security underground magic prison?
I don't know. I've never been to prison.
They do. They have internet at regular prisons, but I don't think they do at secret prisons.
Oh, they also sometimes just be careful and don't piss off the guards because people do disappear and there's probably some experiments that happen. So definitely some government experimentation going on in this secret underground desert prison. You don't want to get involved in that. You don't want to see any of that. You want to stay way the fuck away from that. And we'll just wait for the guiding light of God to show you the path to lead us out of the prison.
Well, it's a good thing I'm just a guy and they won't experiment on me then. Hopefully.
As the three of you are chatting, you see that one guard, Gruber. You know, she's tall, but she's clearly quite strong. Hits the gym, lifts weights, and she's got that baton in her hand, just doing that thing of like whacking the baton against her other hand, intimidating, you know, all scary like. And she's like, "Inmates, what's going on here?"
Just doing a little tour.
Just showing, a tour for the new neighbor. I smile.
He needs to know where the bathrooms are in your cell.
Oh, the bathrooms! Just be careful because some of the toilets work backwards. So.
I know you two weirdos. Always getting up to no good. Split up, no more congregating. Unless you want to spend some time in solitary. You want to spend some time in solitary, inmates?
Oh, come on. You wouldn't want to do
No,
that.
please.
You remember the last time I told you not to send somebody to solitary and then, you got, a really bad head cold?
Quiet. And she like flicks her baton and the end like glows with energy.
Oh, that's
And
scary.
you guys know that this is not just a normal stun baton. This is a magically powered stun baton that hurts quite a bit when Guard Gruber feels like doling it out.
I'm just going to go to the library, play some solitaire.
There's a bucket of loose Legos that's just labeled Minecraft.
It's like the waiting room at a dentist. They have one of those things with like the wooden beads on the metal track.
Move along.
We move along.
Yeah.
Not pissing off the guards today.
Well, let's go hide in the library.
Okay, let's go hide in the library.
Nobody goes to the library. There's nothing there.
Welcome to my office. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Oh, this is where you do your thing? Oh, I was wondering what happened here. Nobody ever goes here. The computer still uses dial-up.
Yeah, well, PJ got mad and broke the other one, so now we're still stuck using this one.
That bastard. I have an episode to release in 2 days, guys.
You're not going to do that here.
My follower count's gonna drop so hard.
But imagine how big your follower count's going to be when you get out and release an episode about how you were imprisoned by a secret government organization.
Oh, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Damn it. That sounds great. You know what? I knew I liked you, but I like you.
Oh, Dale Tillman. I have a feeling we're going to be the very best of friends by the end of this episode or two.
Unless one of us die.
That would be ridiculous.
And as you guys are regrouping in the library, Dale's finished his tour. You hear the doors to the library open, and through the shelves you can see PJ walk in, and shortly after him, you see Gruber walk in.
Oh crap! Hide, babe. Everybody hide.
Are we able to hide, or they're clearly in? They see us, right?
Yeah, if you guys try and hide, you might be able to.
Behind the empty shelves?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hide.
We're gonna try and hide.
You guys like hit the ground. You find some places to hide where they won't be able to see you, and you overhear this conversation.
Hold on a second. I just have to ask, does Nate even hide? Because it just feels out of character for him too.
It's patient client. It's patient therapist privilege. It's fine.
That's what I thought.
And as the three of you hit the deck and hide, and Dale the Angel stays standing tall, Gruber sees you, and she's still got that baton in hand. Inmate, don't you have anywhere to be?
Well, actually, I have a meeting in here in another 5 minutes or so, but yeah, I guess I could walk away for a bit.
And you start to walk away, and PJ puts his hand on you, his big, scarred, meaty hand. And he says, "No, Gruber. This one's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, he and his friends, all day. And he just so happens to be here when I come in. He's given me a bad feeling, Gruber. I think he's plotting something."
PJ, you were here 10 minutes ago.
"Not at the library. I was in the rec room."
Okay.
And Gruber is like staring at you with severe intensity. "Is that true, inmate? Are you causing problems for inmate Pennywise Joker here?"
I think it's kind of bold of him to say that I'm sticking my nose where it shouldn't belong, being as he sniffs everyone all the time. But
Damn.
I just think maybe we could all be friends. What if there was like one gang in all of prison? How cool would that be?
It's so beautiful.
The guards would not like that.
PJ sizes you up, says, "What's that, Gruber? I think he's got a shiv. I think he's coming right at me, don't you see?" And Gruber looks back and forth and says, "Oh, I think I do see that." And she turns on her baton as it crackles with magical energy. What do you do, Dale? Or anybody who wants to.
Hey, dragon.
Chosen one, use your magic.
He doesn't have magic. It's figurative magic.
Okay, do you think Dale's got this?
No, go help him.
Okay. I'm going to awkwardly stand up. Hey, I found my Bible.
Oh, that's great. My Bible buddy is here.
So we can go. we can just head out. Yeah. So,
Bye, PJ.
nothing to see here. We were just reading some Bible verses and looking for Bibles that went missing in the library.
Yeah. And definitely don't look behind that bench that he just popped out of, because there's nothing there.
Nothing there at all. Maybe some Bible notes that I took, you know?
This guard looks ready to attack Dale.
Well, as she's going in, assuming she goes in for the thing, I'm gonna throw my Bible at her.
Okay, are you doing this with intention to harm or just trying to create like a diversion here?
I'm gonna create a diversion.
Go ahead and roll with mind to mislead, distract, or trick.
That's a hot 4 right there.
Oh, that wasn't good.
A hot 4 as the Bible you toss just like bounces off her armored uniform. She like blinks slowly once and then drives the prod into Dale's body. And
Oh, no.
Dale, you feel this magical pain shooting through your body. And I would like you to mark 2 harm.
Okay. Well, since no one's gonna help me, I shall fight back. You said we got a corruption move. I do believe.
Yes, I agreed to let the 3 new characters all start with a corruption advancement because you're in a supernatural prison, and that makes sense.
Yeah. So I picked
Wings dipped in blood.
which allows me to take an ability from another playbook, mark corruption to activate a let it out ability without a roll. You get the full effect, ignoring any complications.
Okay, here's the thing that I'm going to say. Because you are in prison, you've got these collars on your necks that are trying to suppress whatever supernatural powers you have. Obviously, I'm not going to just say you can't do any of that because that would not be fun for this game. But it is going to be significantly harder for you to use these powers while you've got these collars on. So anytime you guys are using a let it out move or an overtly supernatural move, you are going to need to mark a combination of corruption and harm, and or harm, your choice, but you have to mark 3 of those.
Okay, so it's 3 corruption or 3 harm.
Any combination of that. You can take 1 harm, 2 corruption, 1 corruption, 2 harm, whatever you want. It
Okay,
takes
that's I like this roll.
to overpower these collars takes significant power, both physical and spiritual.
Well, you gave me 2 harm for Dom's failed roll, so I'm not going to take any more. And then I will imbue my touch with demonic corruption to deal 2 harm.
Very, very good.
As I use the tainted move. I am a tainted angel.
A tainted angel. Describe this visually to me, Nate. Like, what is Dale doing?
So, like, if you're looking closely, you might see like these almost like phantom wings around Dale, as like their hidden wings become like slightly clearer, but like not really, because they're not at full power. But and their wings kind of like have this like bat-like silhouette. Yeah, bat-like silhouette, and their hand glows with purple sparkles as they touch the face of this guard and just begin acidifying them with necrotic touch.
Yeah, and I think this bypasses her armor here, just narratively. And as she is like forcing this magical baton like into your chest, you fight through that. You are literally taking on so much corruption as you well this tainted power up inside, and you shove your glowing magical hand onto her face. And you don't even hear her screams because her face just starts to instantly melt under your hand. And she falls to the ground, just a skeleton face.
Whoops. That was not what I intended.
That got so serious so fast.
Back up, Dale! Quick!
Chosen one, use your secret technique.
Oh, god damn it. D-Dog.
All right. I'm pushing over the bookshelves on top of these people.
Very good. This is trying to create an opportunity to get away. You know what? I think this is...
We can work with it.
I feel like traditionally you're supposed to try and mislead, distract, or trick before you can escape a situation. But escape a situation does say when you take advantage of an opening. And I think the other Dale certainly just did create an opening. So you can go ahead and roll with blood to try and escape the situation by collapsing all the bookshelves.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. You try and push the bookshelves over. You can't. PJ sees what you're doing. And he says, "Not so fast, fresh meat." And you see a familiar to you sight at this point, Dale Tillman. You see him starting to wolf out as,
oh God,
like silvery gray fur starts to sprout. No. I'm sorry. Obviously, that's not the right color. Green and purple fur.
Nice, of course.
No.
God damn it. Shut up. You're such a poser. Ugh.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's his whole thing.
It's funny.
Says you.
I know, I think it's great.
He should be white fur because the Joker's skin is white.
That's a good compromise, Zach. As like snow white skin fur begins to sprout from his skin, his face becomes more muzzle-like, and he barrels towards you, knocking the shelves over, fully collapsing on top of you, Dale, and I'm going to be really harsh with you right now, straight up and knocking you out.
Oh, fuck. How many harm is that?
No harm right now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We'll call it one harm, but
Okay.
you are straight up unconscious right now. The rest of you, what are you guys doing?
Back up, Dale, no!
I'm gonna jump on his back and breathe fire.
Okay, you are playing the Dragon Playbook, which is not a core rulebook playbook, nor is Angel. These are new playbooks that have come out recently. Nate, you found these online, or are these in a future book that's coming out?
Since I backed the Kickstarter, I got like early
very
access
Back the
cool.
to them.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, always back the Kickstarter, unless it looks lame.
Give them money.
So how does breathing fire as a dragon work, Dom?
So I have the Let It Out ability, and it's exhale a gout of magical dragon fire. This does 3 harm, it's close range, and it's area, and it's mythic fire. Those are its labels. So I'm going to let it out.
Okay, so this is like an area of effect thing. So it might be some collateral damage here. But if you want to level it, let it out, mark 3 corruption and or harm in whatever values you choose, and roll with spirit.
That is an 11.
An 11. Fantastic. That means that it is your choice to either mark corruption again, or to take a complication with this thing. You would normally have both of those, but on a 10 plus, you get to ignore one of them.
Is the complication going to be lighting my friend on fire? I don't want to do that. I'd feel bad.
Oh,
You know.
yeah, it is, dude.
Yeah, I figured. I'll take corruption. I don't want to light Dale on fire. I already
You
feel
can get
bad
a
for
second
Dale.
corruption
He's got
ability
knocked out.
soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's a level up.
And so,
there you go.
So Sully hops on the back of PJ, starts to breathe fire this guy onto the back of a werewolf's head as the werewolf takes great damage. Gonna take a little more than 3 harm to bring him down, though, in his werewolf form. And he lets out a terrible howl of pain that certainly everyone in this prison is hearing. But that's not going to be the end of the episode just yet.
Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
Dale Tillman.
Dale won.
Usually, I'm not a huge fan of extended dream sequences in TTRPGs, but I'm gonna break my own rule here. Dale, I just want you to keep in mind that you are like fully lucid dreaming as you are unconscious. You know that you are knocked out, but you see yourself in like a cold, snowy field. The wind is blowing. The snow is coming down in big, fluffy chunks.
What's this crap?
Melting against your skin.
Cold. I only lived in the desert.
And Dale, you hear in the faint distance of wherever you are, crying. And you instantly know who is crying. It's Hannah.
Hannah? Baby? Where are you?
As you shout out, you hear in the distance, so far away from you, but echoing around this snowstorm. Dale? Is that you?
Hannah, I'm here, baby.
I don't know what's happening. I don't feel very good, Dale.
Just keep talking, I'll find you. And Dale starts trudging through what I imagine is like knee-deep snow.
Absolutely. Dale, I would like you to roll with spirit to keep your cool in this situation.
Oh, Dale's going to keep us cool, let me tell you. Dale kept us cool. That's a 7. Just barely.
On a 7, all's well, but it's going to cost you something to keep your cool. And the thing that's going to cost you here is you're going to get lost on your own. And you're going to need a little help to get where you're going. You are walking blindly into the snow. It's just so white and bright. You're like losing any sense of direction you have. And with each step you take, the storm keeps getting worse. But you hear a voice that is not Hannah's. And when it first appears, it sounds so close, but you look around and you don't see anyone. It's easy to get lost here, Dale Tillman. I know I did when I first arrived. It took a long, long time for me to learn to find my way.
Who's there? Who are you?
As you're thrashing around, looking, suddenly you turn like in a 360. There's nothing, and suddenly where there was nothing before, you see a man wearing very old clothes and with very strange facial hair that you recognize as being the man that appeared when the One Split in Two merged with Azrael. This is the dimension of dreams, Dale Tillman. As I said, a very unusual place, very easy to get lost in. Your beloved, I believe, that's her. She's lost in here. But I can take you to her. On the next episode of Escape the Dungeon. Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.